Our kitchen upgrade project has been a long time coming. The next thing on our list is to replace this ugly carpet with some new vinyl flooring. With all of the appliances moved out of the way, the real work could begin. I hope you guys can enjoy watching this process a whole lot more than I enjoyed doing it. Well, before I go any further, I figured I would show you how terrible the carpet in this room is. I've been putting this off for a long time because I just don't want to have to deal with it, but there's no putting it off anymore. The carpet is disgusting. It is a bad idea to put carpet in a kitchen, in case any of you are wondering that. It's stained, it's disgusting, it smells. You can actually see right where the refrigerator was, because even though it's really dusty, it's actually cleaner carpet underneath the refrigerator than it is out here where it's been trampled on. Katie actually was just saying to one of our friends the other day that whenever she spills something on the carpet, there's no point in trying to clean it up, because if you tried to wipe it up with a rag, you're just gonna get your rag dirty and leave the carpet dirty. So instead, she's wearing slippers most of the time, and she just kind of grinds whatever she spilled back further into the carpet. Not a great strategy at all, but that's the only option. So anyway, this place is disgusting. It actually feels really big when there's no appliances in it, but you can't have a kitchen without appliances. So next step is to peel up the carpet, and I know from the dining room that that's going to be miserable, because they basically just dumped a bucket of glue on the floor and then put the carpet down on top of it, so it's glued down really hard throughout this whole thing. So I have the added challenge of trying to do it quietly, because Katie and the boys are sleeping in the next room. I've put this off long enough. Here we go. Well, I can't say I'm even halfway there yet. Maybe a third in that first chunk. This is not pleasant. You can see just how bad the glue is everywhere, so I'm gonna have to come through with a scraper and at least even that out. Got that much more to go, and I'm ready to quit. And really bad news, lost a family heirloom in the process of this. These jeans have been with me forever, and I was gonna leave them for my kids, but they're toast. And Flint here is trying to help just as much as he can by just constantly getting into the middle of whatever's happening and make the focus on him, right? Oh, well, that's enough of a break. Time for some more. Can you do it this time? Oh, you're gonna hide? Great. Well, good morning everybody. It is now day 2 of this kitchen flooring project, and it started way too early because the boys just decided that 5 o'clock was time to wake up for the day. I was prepared to let my wife deal with it and stay in bed, but she came right back into the room and said, hey, our furnace is out. So yeah, it was about, what was it, 50 degrees inside this morning? Anyway, they just went out for a couple of hours, so now I get to work on the floor. I am sparing you the sequence of me scraping the glue back off of this thing using a little carbide scraper. Takes a long time to cover even this small square footage with this thing, but if you look, I don't have all of the glue up, and that wasn't really the point. The point wasn't to get back down to the bare linoleum floor underneath it. It was that glue kind of, with the carpet being squished down into the glue and then pulling the carpet off, it actually left spiky texture throughout the entire thing, and that was going to be uneven and kind of wobbly for the tile, the new laminate tile, to sit on. So I had to go back through and just basically scrape the top points of all those spikes off to make it more even, more flat. So it looks awful, but it's actually pretty smooth I have swept it about 5 times. I washed it once to try to get more dirt up because you don't want any sand or particles underneath those tiles, otherwise they're gonna poke through eventually. You're gonna be able to feel it. So I've rambled on long enough now. I don't know if anybody's even gonna be able to see this because I keep standing in front of the window, which is very backlit, which is terrible for camera operations if you know anything about that. All right, let's get to the floor.